Hello, everyone. Hope y'all are doing well. Um, so, I wanted to make a video talking about working with your ancestors. So, it's been brought to my attention and my realization that a lot of people set up altars and they have no purpose for setting up the altar other than to just be like, "Ooh, I'm honoring my ancestors." You So look, I want to talk about after the fact that you've built a relationship, you've been honoring them, having an altar set up or having a particular space for them and all that good stuff. What's next? You need to work them. You need to put in the work. They are here for your benefit, and you are a continuation of them, right? Y'all share the same DNA. You are the living version of them, the one that's inside of the flesh, right? And so you need to put them to work. And I'm not being smart when I'm saying this. Just it tickles me the fact that some people literally just like light a candle and put some food out and don't put them to work ever. Like some people go years doing that. Nah, I put my ancestors to work. First of all, if you live alone, if you don't live alone, if you got bills, put them up on the altar. Always, always, always put your bills up on the altar. I'm Let me give y'all a testimony. So this past year, right? Or 2 years, whatever it is. Y'all know I was sick. Y'all know I was in the hospital and I ain't have no damn insurance. So I got myself into trouble, right? But at first I was like, shit, how am I get out of all these bills? And you know what I did? I wrote all of them down. Initially, I don't like clutter. So initially, I wrote all of them down, the company, the account number, and the amount that I owed them. I wrote all of them down on a piece of paper and I put it on the altar. And on top of that, I put um, uh, money. And the reason I put okay, so I always have money up on my altar because you always want a representative of wealth. Some people have a whole separate money altar, but I don't. It's the ancestor altar and my money altar are the same for me. Anything that's about my well-being, I'm sitting it in front of them. I want their blessing on it, right? That's just how I do things. I don't know, maybe one day I might make it separate, but as for now, no, I put it together. That's my choice. Anyway, I always have like some denomination of money sitting on my altar and inside of a dish or something like that. So like right now I have a little dish that has green rice, which is to attract money. A lot of people put them up on money altars. And inside of the green rice, I have five $1 bills. I always keep a denomination of 5 bills or something like that on the altar. So that's what's there. And it's sitting inside the rice. And I put my bills under it because I want them paid. I don't go over there and at this point, I don't go over there and be like, hey, please help me pay this bill. I'll offer you this amount of money or I'll offer you this food. This and that. I don't do that. I completely stop worrying about my bills because I put them up there when I was directed to. I put them hospital bills up there, and let me tell y'all, like some of that shit was on collections. Like I owe people and couldn't possibly catch up. It was thousands of dollars, right? I couldn't possibly catch up. I don't make that kind of money, and so I literally put them up on the altar and was just like, y'all handle it because what am I gonna do, right? I can't pay everyone at the same time with what I make. Like I just can't. And listen, there was a total of 13 different bills because they like bill the hospital, then they bill the doctors, then you got a separate bill for the lab and a separate bill for I don't know an x-ray or some shit. Like they just separate everything so you end up having a lot more bills than what it looks like. And I had a list of 13 total. Actually, it was 17 total, but a few of them was like stuff that was affordable that I could pay. And so I said, you know what? I'm going to leave this in your hands and I'm going to pay what I can pay. And inside of that 17 of it was like a couple of them were my credit cards, which I was using to pay for my medicines. And at the time, and then the rest were just like smaller bills that I could afford to pay down. And that's another thing. Don't sit your shit up there and think that they're just going to pay stuff because you don't feel like it. That's not going to happen. Like, it's not going to happen. Faith without works is dead. You need to put action forth. You need to be responsible with your money and manage it well. And just let them know, like, hey, this is my situation. This is what I'm making. This is what my debt looks like. Y'all need to close this gap. Right? And so that's what happened. They closed the gap for me. Literally, I started looking at my credit report to dispute stuff that like wasn't right, because especially, always do that, but especially when it came to medical bills, people will start tacking things on and they're not even the original company, and technically you don't owe anyone but the original company that serviced you, not collections. And certain things were I was disputing certain things that weren't true or that weren't mine or didn't belong to me, and they urged me to dispute some stuff that did belong to me too. And I was like, okay. The next thing I know, like, stuff that was sitting on my credit report that was in collections in the thousands was removed. And not only was it removed, they sent a letter that their records were incorrect. And they actually weren't incorrect. I'm laughing, but they actually weren't incorrect. Like, technically I don't owe them, right? Because they're the collection company, and it was like passed from one collection company to the next one to the next one. Technically I don't owe them. I owe the original company, right? But they completely removed it. Things that I was getting letters in the mail about that I owed them, that I had set up on that altar, I stopped being contacted about it. This is real shit. Like, put your ancestors to work for you, whatever it is that you want. Let me just say this, like, I at some point in time, I made a petition for a car, and I just said, hey, I want something that's like a mini SUV. I want it to be used. I want a reasonable amount of miles. I want a reasonable car payment. I want this. I want that. I set that up on the altar, and I got it. Like, that's what I'm driving now. Exactly what I asked for. I wanted certain amenities, and I wanted it to be affordable. I need heated seats, okay? And I need my sunroof. I need that. I like certain luxurious things, and I was like, this is what I want. Make it affordable for me, because it wasn't. And that's what I got. Put them to work for you. Now, I don't mean like every other day toss shit up on your altar and ask for things every time you turn around. I don't ask for a lot, but I always tend to my altar. I always, keep their water, keep their incense, keep the candles, keep food, and I talk to them. I read scriptures to them. I spend time. It's important to me, and they're strong in what they are. And not to mention, like I was talking about in the other video, doing your shadow work, loving yourself, because in doing so, you are loving them. When you start doing that work on you, there's no reason why they're not going to get you what you're asking for. So don't be sitting around broke. Don't be sitting around wishing you had a better job. Ask about that job too, which I'm about to do now, because I don't like this job that I got, so I changed my mind. I want another one. and I utilized them to get the job that I had. But I changed my mind. It's not what I thought it was, and I'm getting ready to do another petition for another job. And and I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get the salary that I want to get, and less work. I'm tired, and I can't make videos and shit like this when I'm tired. I can't do the work that I want to do when I'm tired. So watch me change that. Watch them change that for me. And what else? I feel like the money situation is everything, but also I said before in my other videos, your health situation. If you're trying to lose weight, if you're trying to, get your pressure down, get control of diabetes or high cholesterol. I'm saying basic stuff, common things in this country. All of that stuff. There's nothing that you can't go to them about, and nothing that they won't work on your behalf for to get to you. Be it a new home, which I did that for this apartment as well. I said what I wanted and the price that I was willing to pay, and I got that. I wanted to be in a decent neighborhood. I wanted it to be affordable. I wanted it to be spacious. And I wanted a lot of windows, and I have all of that. All of that. And it's in a good neighborhood. In a not so great city. And I got all of what I asked for. I'm almost about to get emotional because I be saying it every day, like, I'm grateful for this, I'm grateful for that. That's the first thing I do when I wake up in the morning, and it's the last thing I do before I go to bed. I'm so happy to be here. Thank you for looking out for me. Like, thank y'all for coming through. I mean it. But no, literally, I have everything, all my necessities. My refrigerator is full. Listen, it's too full. I can't even eat this food fast enough. Like, my refrigerator is full, and my bills are paid. I don't like how tight my budget is right now, and I'm getting ready to fix that. But listen, I'm super grateful. Like, they be looking out. I don't worry about nothing from one day to another. So I still have a couple of bills that came in the mail, and I put my regular stuff up there, like my credit card bill. If it's in paper, if you don't get it in paper, print it out and put it up there because paper matters. Print it out and put it up there. I'm about to do that, actually. But yeah, put your stuff up there. They will work on it for you. And I'm talking enough. If you like this video, please like, please comment below, and subscribe and share and all that good stuff. Have a great day.